This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Pizza Boy Toad, and you're listening to Ed and the Boys. Peace.
Hi, there you go. I use that as a starter. Hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money on our website, latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main one. All the links are there. There's going to be more to come. Check everything out. Check the songs at the end. All the things we talk about. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here at CPEP Chuck.
What's up?
Kevin!
Chuck Dick.
It's the Timmy that gets me every time, not the Chuck Dick. It's a Timmy that always gets me. He's here. Dude, this is like 2 weeks
This
in
is
a
two
row.
in a row, man.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
Is the amazing
Like
Byron?
3 in the last month. How about that shit?
That's right.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
You can hear him but never see him. Is the bug?
You shot the elephant!
Sometimes, I don't know what it is, it just gets me, his sound effects give me. And down in Studio B, that we haven't shrunk, but we might, depending on what he does. It's Jeffrey
Wait,
Neutron.
what'd I do? Why are we drinking?
Remember last time you were helpful, and I thought I was going to keep it, but then the budget
Right,
of
so I
quarter-
gotta.
Remember last
I
time?
need to continue being helpful to Ed.
Remember at band camp?
Right, that one time when Ed shoved a flute in. Never mind.
Audience members, but again,
Oops.
thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Please tell 2 friends. Please, please, please. Makes a world of difference. Music, if you want your stuff heard, you want material, anything mentioned, get a hold of us. We're going to be leaving with Helene and Elephanti, the song Hollow. Check it out at the end. You'll like it. It's that breathy kind of. I told you, dude. I love that when chicks do that breathy Enya-y kind of.
Like when you're trying to chase them and they run out of breath and they give up. And
Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
No, there's a lot that I got to unpack today.
I'll say because you got baggage up the asshole.
Oh,
But-
boy.
Or are we not talking about any of that?
No, not the asshole baggage.
Okay.
Not
Should I
that
just
yet.
set up the cot? Just it's gonna be.
There were witnesses.
We're gonna get out of here at like midnight.
Is this going to be a two-parter? Is that,
It's
is
gonna
that
be-
what we're
He
doing?
does. He gives me no anything on this. Not any
Is this
help.
a series?
No, yeah, dude. Listen, for the audience out
a
there,
limited miniseries
Yeah.
of Ed Money Live.
I'll get into
boy.
this right off the bat before I get into some of the other side stuff that we can talk about. We had for the audience out there,
Let's-
upcoming is the holiday is we'll still get a show in for. We'll do a show.
This will be the Halloween show.
No, one more because next.
You know what I'm saying, though? This one will be posted Halloween.
This will
This one, yes.
yes.
Okay.
Happy Halloween.
audience- Go ahead.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, but
There you
you'll,
go.
you'll still
Oh.
get another show before it.
Look, Ed's dressed as somebody that lives in his mom's basement.
Wow.
Wait a minute. You're talking about me. No, there'll be another show before Halloween. You'll get another show in there. So thank you, audience members. What I wanted to talk about is we had locally here, where we're located just west of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, if you're out of state or wherever you're listening. Oh, and shout out to Thailand. Oh, should I do the shout outs to wait? halfway through.
Okay, yeah, just remember to do them.
Yeah, I got them in front of me because we got to do the beer of the week. So we have locally this. Is it how many years have they done it? 4
It's
or
like
5?
their 4th year, I think.
Okay. Called Witches.
The Witches Walk.
Witches Walk, where what the ladies do is they dress up like witches,
and they walk around and shop, and the bars and restaurants and all the shops have deals for the
So
people.
it's not just a clever name.
Right.
Right.
They just dress up, walk
Okay.
around in packs of witches.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they also have
They're called covens.
Pack. You sure it's not a pack?
Yeah.
Isn't the official name a pack?
a kitty
A pack of witches.
And here, some are really good. Some were just we're doing it, but they have places on the map, which I'll post a thing of it where you can go and take photos.
Yeah.
And have a little photo wall where they have like a moon or whatever, and you can take in front of it.
That was the majority of the witches.
The worst part, I would be willing to bet that was Monk who actually recorded his own voice to do that because that sounded like him.
It sounded like the witch on Bugs
did.
Bunny with the hairpins.
Yeah.
And
Oh God, it did.
That's actually Witch Hazel.
Witch
Yes.
Hazel.
Witch Hazel.
That was me.
So what happened was CPAP gets a hold.
I just have a generic witch.
Oh, is it?
That was Chucky on that.
That was tickling me.
He gets a hold of us and says, "Hey, you guys want to go because Mrs. CPAP, Becky, lovely Becky,
This is CPAP.
Lovely CPAP. Mrs. CPAP, Chuck.
I couldn't,
Mrs. Pap.
I couldn't remember if we've ever used her name.
Mrs. Pap.
She's Pap smear.
Yes.
Sorry, Beck.
Right, the lovely Beck. Yeah, so she really did it real nice. She had this really cool wig. I should have taken a photo. We
Yes.
did.
I might have.
Maybe I can crop it and
Yeah.
just do the wig or something. But she's been on the
Put her-
show.
yeah.
You gotta blur her face out.
Yeah, they know what she looks like.
Yeah, but they
I just don't want
a
Ed
big
using
black
the
bar across.
use the picture. She did it really cool. She did.
Yeah.
She went all out. She
Very cool.
Like a glowing. She had like lights on her hat.
Anyhow.
Well, why
Anyways,
wouldn't you?
I'm describing it to the audience.
Yeah.
Some people do it.
Shut
but,
up, Chuck.
Hey.
Right. So what happened was
And D,
ahead.
Mrs. Monk.
Mrs. Monk.
He's like,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Yeah, Mrs. Monk just had
Ms. Monk and Mrs. Pap. Okay.
Monk
right.
Paps. They were the band Monk Paps.
She had on a hat too. So we get there, and first we went to this bar that had a new owner, which I was happy about.
Yes, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
you were because you liked her.
I did. She's a
But
great
the
lady.
feeling's not mutual.
No,
So-
she's just a nice. I really like her. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she is super
A
nice.
super nice lady.
At the CC?
Yes, can we say the name? 'Cause-
Yeah, why not? At Captain's Club.
At the Captain's Club in Amherst, Ohio on Park Avenue. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's a really nice bar.
Great pirate. It's a pirate bar.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's very like
Piratey.
wood shippy.
It's nautical.
It is.
It's got
It's
mermaids.
nautical. That's
it's
a
got
well.
pirates.
Yeah.
It's got lady pirates.
Smells like the sea.
They're called wenches.
Lady pirates.
Look at him. Look at
You
the,
know I'm not up on those technical
look at
jargon.
The, look at the
No.
look on Jeffrey's face. You can just see the.
You stay down there in studio C, Jeffrey.
Fine, fine.
That's right.
It's getting smaller as I
So we go
speak.
there, and it was audience. It was loaded. And he even texted me. He got there ahead of time. He's like, "What's your ETA?" It is loaded with chicks.
It's loaded with chicks, Ed.
So I should call off the day after? Is that what you're saying?
No, well, he knows.
Dressed as a witch?
Yes.
Got it.
Why do you want Ed to hit on you too and be all creepy?
Wait a minute. I didn't necessarily hit on all the witches. What?
Just most of them.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Here it is again. Look at the goddamn look on his face.
Here we go.
So we go in. It's loaded.
It's like it's a smaller bar.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's like your corner bar, smaller bar, but it's
Sure.
awesome. It's a really cool bar.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'll hold 100 people, and there was probably 80 chicks.
all
and
dressed as witches.
Me, Monk, and Ed.
I'm in. I'm going to reserve
was.
a table.
There
Let's do
was.
It
it.
was.
There was.
Okay.
So we go in.
It was an overload because you're just like,
Yeah, sensory overload.
yeah, there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
A
see,
lot for
I'm
me.
not a
And
fan
you,
of
well,
that.
you and
Because they were all, they were all happy to be out. They were all
Yes.
drinking because there was like special drinks. Like the Captain's
Yes.
Club made something called the Witch's Brew or
The witch's tit.
Yeah.
with titty whistles. I don't know what it was called, but it was
Witch's tit in a
Well,
brass
wait a minute.
cup.
it was a purple
I thought
something.
Mrs. Monkey had one of those.
She did.
didn't
She said
Yeah.
it was delicious.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did.
really? Yeah. Yeah, they had that. They had shots of everything. So we just got.
That's where you registered for the Witch's Walk. That's
Right.
where you got all your stuff, and then you
Right.
could roam around our small town.
Well, here's the thing. You go in, and on the right-hand side where you register, I knew that lady that was registering everybody. So we're sitting over there, and
Okay.
so did Monk. And he's like, "Hey, that's
Yeah.
such and such." And I said, "Yeah, that's her. I'm going to, talk to her." Because for the audience out there, she had this gorgeous blonde. What does that look for? What?
I'm going to stop this story, and I'm going to paint the real picture.
No!
Ed walks in, and he sees somebody, and she has nice hair. And Ed's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, God,
that's
yes.
like one of Ed's selling points.
Right, is the hair.
However,
Yeah.
there was also
What?
the crazy eyes.
Okay.
And when somebody's got more white than they do actually eye,
It wasn't really crazy eyes.
Did she look really surprised?
Yes,
all the time. Like
Yeah,
this.
there it is.
Okay.
There's the look.
All the time she was surprised?
yeah,
That's
and
a look.
that's a red flag.
Well, see, here's the
Okay.
thing.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Ed already dated a red flag, and we tried warning him.
Liar.
Doesn't Ed only date red flags?
Pretty much.
Wait a minute.
He's like drawn to him like a
Look at him.
freaking moth to a bug light.
No, so what happened? No, he's wrong.
One of the
So
times you got to get it right.
this is it. So I look on over and I go, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, look at the witch that's
Yeah.
next to
Look
her."
at this crazy
this
fucking
witch.
bitch right here. Look
It's the
at
only
this
time that's
crazy
acceptable.
ass.
Look at this witch over
Yeah.
here.
So I go, "Look at this witch," and the whole time Chuck's going, "Crazy eye."
No, no, no,
Crazy
no.
eye. So I'm like, "God damn
And
it!"
here's Ed. He's already unzipping his pants.
Meanwhile, the witch is over there with a voodoo doll looking at Ed like,
Right. No. There was a lot that I knew. A lot of
Asking
people.
Ed for a lock of his
I knew
hair.
I knew
Right.
the barmaid and the new owner.
doesn't have
the
any.
owner. Yeah, the new owner. She even told me. She said, "Ed, why don't you come down here? We can sit and talk anytime. Nicely."
Super cool.
Awesome.
So yeah. And I knew she and I are
And
trying.
she's adorable.
Yes.
She is a new
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I'm trying to work on something with her right now. Not that, work on something else with her.
I bet you are.
She's also in real estate.
Oh, right
and
on.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to try to sell this dump?
No,
The pit of despair?
I don't know.
Got a
No.
deal for you.
No.
Thank you. No,
Not ever.
Ever.
No.
Nothing. These cabinets are going to my grave with me.
They're going to be
He's
your
going to be
grave.
buried
I
with
was going
him.
to say,
yeah?
they're going to be your casket.
Yeah.
I say, we're
That's
just
You're
gonna-
right.
gonna die in the basement, and they're just gonna push the whole place in on you.
They're not even going to bury it. They're just going to fill it in.
I say he's going to burn his body in the fire pit out back and throw him in one of the drawers.
No.
Going to give him a Viking burial. One of us is going to shoot a flaming arrow at the fire pit.
I'm going to do it tonight. Shoot it right at him. But I'm not dead. Shut up.
Yeah.
It burns. It burns.
Yes.
You'll wake the neighbors. Shut up.
So as soon as we get
Wait. Speaking of witches, can we just put them on a pyre and
There you go.
There you go.
burn them at the stake?
I'm gonna build a door frame right around that side just so we can close the door on Studio P right over there. God damn it, Jeffrey.
What? I mean, I didn't suggest stoning or dunking you. I just
Yeah.
throw you right on the stake.
No,
And I just wanted to shoot him with a flaming arrow. So, I mean,
Right.
it's win-win.
Right.
Yeah, so we go in, everybody gets a drink. You were drinking what, Captain and Rum?
Captain
Morgan,
Coke.
Captain
and Coke.
Captain
Captain Morgan's is rum.
Would you like rum and rum,
Would
sir?
you like a rum and rum? No, I'm having Captain and Coke though. That's
Right,
all I drink. Captain Coke,
yeah.
no fruit.
He's drinking Skinny Pirates.
Well, yeah, and you were keeping it mild too. You weren't.
Yeah.
So we sit there. We go in. We get the drink.
Sissy. Just kidding.
I get my beer. Monk gets a beer. Everybody's
Becky
fine.
gets a
So
drink.
I'm looking around. I'm
He
like,
gets-
oh my god, look at all some of the. And he was telling. There was one. Of course, this is what gets me. So there was a lot of cute ones. And then there was like this older one. For whatever reason, an older lady dressed as a witch, and Chuck goes, "There's one right up your alley, Ed." I'm like, what is it?
It was in your age demographic.
She was 80.
I think she graduated with
I'm
us.
pretty sure that's not her walker. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
like, God damn! I go, "There's some really
Can
cute
witches
ones."
fly on walkers?
Right, dude. There was some really, really cute ones.
Yeah, I'm
there
sure.
there
Yeah.
was. So he says, "Hey, let's go check out a couple other places." Okay, cool. We,
Because I wanted food.
right,
Right.
yeah.
Our plan was to get food.
Right.
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 That's always your plan.
No, it's the plan.
yeah, go figure.
don't
That's
get
so
a-
unlike you, Charles.
You don't get a bite like this from skipping meals.
No,
Right,
no.
right. So he says, "Hey," and then
Guy that gets 3 squares a day.
Monk says, "Yeah, let's go get some food." I'm like, "All right, dude, this is the worst part." I had, this. Have you ever gone? So someone says, "Let's go to McDonald's." I'm just using
Yeah.
the example, and you have that taste in your mouth for
Yeah.
for a Big Mac.
Cool. Now I want McDonald's. Yeah. Well, on your way there, yeah. Now you know where you're going. You're like, yeah.
Right. Unfortunately,
You got a whole
Like I already know what I'm fucking
Yeah,
getting.
yes.
Yeah.
So he goes, let's go over to Ziggy's, which is the
Right.
food. Ziggy's Pub. Please
Yep,
check it out.
yes,
Again,
one of
tell-
our sponsors, Ziggy's Pub and
restaurant.com.
Restaurant.com.
And if you check them out, make sure you
985 food. 440-985 food.
Yes, tell them that you
Chuck
heard about
knows
them
it
on
by
the
heart.
show. And matter of fact, that's how Jeffrey down there has started going because of the show. He goes to Ziggy. So
I do.
Yeah,
Stay down there in Zone C or whatever you want.
You know what? I'm just gonna bring my mic and I'm just gonna zoom in or whatever, and just from
closest thing I
Ziggy,
have
and be like,
to a bell.
guys, shh, I'm on a podcast.
Right.
You know who I am?
So we went, and now this was their grand opening
It was
of the other
Ziggy's
side.
grand opening of
Right.
their expansion.
Right,
Yes.
and they were packed to the gills.
Now, not only was it Witch's Walk,
Right.
which brought in a shit ton of people,
Right.
it was Ziggy's grand opening, and somebody was having a political event there
Oh.
upstairs,
Right,
Which
yeah.
cut out all the upstairs seating,
right, right.
They didn't burn it down, did they?
No.
Okay.
which
Good guy, good
means
guy.
we could not get a seat,
Yeah,
Right.
right.
so we had to go somewhere else.
Good for Ziggy's.
Yes, great for Ziggy's.
Yeah.
This
Bad
is,
for us.
The worst thing was because I was like, oh man, I had this flavor. They have for the
Oh
audience
yeah,
out
you
there,
were. Yeah, you were.
They have garlic Parmesan wings.
Yes.
The
They are
only
delicious.
Actual shaved
Yeah.
Parmesan,
Right.
like just
Yeah, they're
the
pretty
chunks,
badass.
the little like
Yeah.
Yes.
shaved pieces.
Thank
of They're so
God
good.
we didn't get there because you rolled in with tuna breath.
Wait,
Yes, he was
wait.
burping tuna on
And
everybody.
was just-
and then if you would have had garlic parmesan
Straight up
on
was
top of
burping
that,
tuna.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
bring
hey,
up-
why don't you pick up chicks and breathe on them real
Right.
close?
See, this is what I have for the audience.
Wow. Did you have the bluefin? What's going on here?
Wait,
Ed
Is
goes
that
over-
chicken of the sea?
I
It
didn't
was
get it right.
what they threw in the dumpster behind Long John Silver's.
Ooh, wow.
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Right, no, dude, what started it is before we left to go down to Ziggy's, I'm like, dude, okay, guy, garlic Parmesan wings, because I've had them.
Yeah.
And they're actually, some
No, they're
places
really good.
just throw butter
Yes.
and they
Fucking
just,
Yeah,
I
Ziggy's
can't stand it.
Ziggy's has amazing food.
They have great
Yeah.
garlic
Their wings
Parmesan
are all
wings.
good.
They are. So
Yeah.
I said, as soon as he said, I'm like, dude, I want garlic Parmesan wings. And then I,
Yeah. Now he's freaking out a
Wait,
little
no,
bit.
I got it. I'm sitting
like,
there
oh,
as he's talking about it. I went, and I
He burped.
He burped, and he goes, Chuck. Chuck, he didn't know that I did it. He goes, what the hell is it smelling in here?
And it was Ed.
And I go, what's it smell like? He goes, tuna. And I go, oh, dude, before we came, because here's the thing, no gallbladder like him. He times it out because
Okay.
he lives close enough that he can
What
walk
are you
to.
talking about? I'm not going to eat tuna fish and go try to pick up chicks.
No, wait.
I'm like, I don't understand why you're still single.
No, wait.
You want to use a dog turd chapstick maybe to put on your lips? That'll attract them too, huh?
No, the reason is I have to eat before
Right.
I go, eat. Then it makes
don't.
me go to the restroom, and then I go out to eat. Like when we've gone there.
You have to eat before you go out to eat?
Yeah. No, I really
That's
do.
like me. I drink before I go out
It's
to
like
drink.
not going out with a loaded gun.
So, yeah.
Oh, it was something.
It's similar, but the other side.
Yeah, I really do. I eat because then it makes me go to the restroom, and then
Okay.
I know that if I eat while I'm out, I've got a time frame. And he
Okay.
knows it's
10
20
minutes.
His is 20 minutes. And
Mine's about 20 minutes. I know
20
my time
minutes.
frame.
And he knows that. And in
But
fact,
it all depends on what I eat, too.
oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it? I mean,
like
there's-
if I ate a burger, I'm good.
Right.
If I ate wings,
Right.
or if I ate a piece of cake,
Right. Oh, God.
cake is right through.
Does it? There have been times that he and I was out, and he literally
Keeps you regular, huh?
We'll
yeah.
eat,
Okay.
and then we'll be talking, and he goes, "Ed," and I go, "Yeah." He goes, "The window's closed."
The windows are closing.
Because the window's closing.
So I'm gonna leave.
So I'm
Time to go.
Time to go.
Once I get that little sweat.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay, that's fine.
All right, back to the food.
Yes.
we,
I'm
understand, we understand the gallbladder thing.
Yeah.
Go
So
on.
okay. So what happened was I ate, and then I was like, "Dude, yeah, I'm burping up this tuna," and he's like, "Oh my god!" So the whole time, the evening, I'm burping this tuna. And I use onions with it, so it's a tuna.
So I'm just gonna say, like,
Tuna's not enough.
you know, there's foods that you just love and they taste so good going down, but then you're like, why the fuck did I eat that? Oh,
I know this is going to fuck me up, but I don't care.
right.
don't
Later
care.
on, you're like,
Yeah,
that's,
but nobody's ever said tuna and onions.
like, that's disgusting. Should not have eaten.
I mean,
that.
I do like tuna.
But
Hey, there
Yeah.
you go.
you gotta
made
think about this one.
I made tuna fish, and then Monk was like, "Dude, did you eat sardines or something?" I mean, what you did? Yeah.
Sardines.
You did, Monk? Didn't you ask me about sardines?
I told him he had powdered sardines
Did, and I'm like, "Yeah."
I had a sushi platter before he left.
from the gas station.
Right from the gas.
From the
Powdered sardines.
That's how he knew he was going to use the restroom before he left. It's like 5-minute window.
yeah.
You're like, done.
Right.
So we get
Right.
to Ziggy's,
Yes.
and we run into Councilman Joe.
Run into
which,
Councilman
by
Joe.
the way, he
Yeah.
is correct. You only go there when it's gift card time.
No, it's not. You and I have gone. Councilman Joe
He's-
hits me up. He goes, "Oh, it must be gift card time because you're here." I go, "No, goddamn, I come
Yeah,
here
he's
more often."
You know, and he's right though, because me and Byron are up there all the time, and he's like, "Where's Ed?" We're like, he only comes up here once a
full of
month.
Shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
full of shit. Look at you, Liv.
Yeah.
He told us to say that.
Did he? I think I answered it. Did he tell you?
Yeah, he's like, get Ed.
Shit, I go up there every other week and
yeah,
they
he's
know
here
me.
more than you are.
Like the bartenders know me. What the hell?
Even the ones they just hired last
Right.
week.
They're like, Norm!
They have photos of him. No, so I said, "Oh God," then we had to leave. Then I said,
Because it was so packed, there was no seating. As for as much seating as the place has,
Right.
there wasn't a single table.
Wasn't a seat.
I walked around the bar twice today to find a seat.
Oh, did
"Oh,
you?
you kidding? Was it
And
packed?"
I stood until one of the dude I was standing next to was like, "No, I got it. This one's empty." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, cool."
You're kidding? Even
Nice.
today was that
Even
packed?
today, well, it was one of the Indians were on. So
Oh,
I'm
there
sorry,
you go. Yeah.
Guardians were on. So they're like
Yeah.
on every single TV.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like it was just packed.
Enough TVs to burn the retinas.
Oh yeah, and I'm telling you, this is the first time I've been there that every TV was on the same channel.
Oh, yeah.
Every
really?
TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
usually
That's
they
a
have
big
like
deal.
women's tennis
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
boys
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Right.
Chive
Love them.
TV.
Chive
got-
TV. Well, they still had the upper ones on the weird channels, but like
Yeah.
every normal television was
Yeah.
on.
They have the,
Was on the game.
seniors pickleball
Right.
tournament
Dude,
on.
we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
We'll get
But
to that.
anyhow, so we ended up going to this other
So
restaurant.
he says, "Hey, look, let's go down. There's another restaurant around the corner."
Right.
And I go, "Oh, that's fine, whatever." So these guys, Councilman had me go up. He caught me, and we went up and talked to the political
yeah,
guy.
I texted you. I'm like, hey, meet
Yes.
us down here at this other place.
Right.
He didn't get you to go up. You
ran up there because you want to be old popular Ed Money.
Oh,
You're like, I
my
know somebody
God.
up there. It's a
I'll be
political
back.
event.
I gotta go upstairs.
You did.
and
You
say
even said
hi.
I got to go up there. Nobody dragged you up there.
He brought me over and he says, "Go."
You dragged him
No,
up
he didn't.
there.
He said so and so's having a fundraiser,
He
and
was.
then you're like, oh my god, I know them.
No, I know him. He's a good guy. He
Ooh,
really
maybe they
is.
have wings up there.
Yeah, maybe I could sit in a seat up there.
Yeah.
He did have wings. up
There you go.
I know.
How many
that-
did you get?
I didn't
Yeah.
get it, but he did have wings. He had a whole
He
buffet.
meet,
Probably had a
he meets you
pocket
guys over there. He's
Yeah.
got like Parmesan cheese hanging
Yeah,
off of his
little
chin. And,
garlic,
yeah.
garlic pieces on his face.
Only
Now he
problem is,
smells-
only problem was a fundraiser and it was $50 admission. So it's like, I'm out. Gotta go.
Yeah, he's like,
snuck
no.
right around
He
that.
said that.
Now he smells like tuna and garlic
And he's got wings in his pocket.
instead of just tuna.
He's all like tuna, garlic, and cheap.
There's stray dogs following him down the
Right.
street. They're like,
it's funny you said that because as soon as I hustled up there, they were charging at the door.
Yeah.
And I said, I just want to say hi to the guy. you
Whoa,
know?
whoa, I've already been here. I just went down to take a
I
piss.
took my wristband off.
I lost my wristband in the bathroom.
that thing, like,
Yeah.
stamp on it like we used to do with the
At
bars.
Cedar Point. Yeah.
right.
Because
Like, why is it backwards?
I went in.
Like,
The dude
it's-
said, "Hey, man, come on." I said, "No, I'm going to go. I just want to say hi to you, you know." And they had food. He's like, "You want to play?" And I'm like,
Yeah, so then I'll go.
should've. I
Yeah.
said, so,
Oh,
so-
God.
I was like, I got this to go bag.
Yeah.
All the people that paid were side eyeing Ed.
He's
That
like, "Where
woman
the
that's
styrofoam
charging
cartons
money is
at?"
shooting him daggers.
No, so I hustle out, catch up with these guys. They weren't there yet, so I ran down the street and I caught up with them.
He had
went in-
his British Knights on. Had his sweater vest.
Had his BKs on.
They're like, "Oh, are you a witch?"
made me run real
Nice.
fast, dude. He gave me extra traction.
Awesome.
Fastest kid alive.
I love it.
I didn't even have to go. When I cut up the truck, I was like,
He had a cramp in his side. He was holding it. You guys, I need somebody else. I'm so popular.
Too much tuna and garlic parmesan. Oh, God. Seriously.
right. So we get in, and there was nobody. Nobody. In
Well,
the
there was
car.
like a handful of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
No witches or
They're
nothing?
all wait, whoa.
Okay, well.
As soon as we walk in, there was a photo op, and there was like 8 or 9 witches in there.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, listen.
And old creepy money comes sauntering
Oh, boy.
in. We get our table, which
This is wrong.
no, I'm going to tell the exact
You're
story.
so wrong.
Okay.
We were seated by the window
This
that
is
looks
the
out
worst.
into
Yes.
the smoking
This is
area,
the
Yes.
worst. Listen
which
to
is
this
where the
bullshit.
other witches were.
Okay.
He's gonna lie. I
Ed
know it.
walks up to the window, knocks on the window, and he waves like a moron. He's like, "Hey, just waving hi." And I'm looking at him like, "Is that your game?"
I see your witches.
Look at him.
And he just
Laughing down
stared
there.
at he literally stared out the window at him, leering at him. To the point where we're all uncomfortable for the witches.
Wait. First, he's wrong.
I don't know where Miss Monk and Miss Becky are right now, but they would confirm that you, in fact, were creepy.
Right? No. Look at you. Look at him just laughing at me. No, you're so wrong.
I think there's a whole new face group starting this week.
Oh, boy.
No, this is the first part, dude. This
Okay.
is the terrible part.
All right.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna.
It's called Waste.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell
there's
you.
a more terrible part?
Oh, wait. The group is called Waste. It's Witches Against Creepy Ed.
I like how he ended it with an E. That was good. No. God, I hate you. No, sir, I don't like you at all.
No, sir, I don't like it.
No, so what happened was you like that? That was good. I like it. Thank you, and I thank you. No, so we get in. This is the first horrible thing. We go in, CPAP, and there was a person behind the counter.
And they seated us.
And they go, how many? He goes, I swear to you, he's going to lie. And he did this. He goes, 5.
I looked at him like, 5.
Yeah, he did. Because here's the
So they sat us at a 6-topper, and I go, the guy was putting the menus on the table, and I go, well, put one over there because that's where our 5th one's sitting.
No, he did this.
Charles.
Right. For the audience out there, it was CPAP and the Lovely Back, and it was Monk and Mrs. Monk were there. So
Right.
I even told him, I go, God damn it, I'm the 5th wheel.
Well, you
know what
should
I
be
mean?
used to that. It's only been 20 years.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn. So when he did that, he stood there and he kind of looked over at me. It's like, 5. So the guy brought us over.
You should have
I'm like,
said
God damn.
4 adults, 1 child.
So we go over. He put us on a 6 thing table,
Six-topper.
and because I know, and of course, that Monk sits next to me, and Monk's tall. You know, he's tall.
Yes.
He's like
But I'm
you.
left-handed. That's why I sat on the end.
Yeah.
What?
He's like
yeah,
the Paul
I'm left-handed.
McCartney.
Yeah, but with the
He's
Lovely Back,
weird.
she had the hat.
Yeah, so she needed a place for her fucking hat.
Yeah,
That was the 5th
Good
seat,
thing you had a
right?
6-top.
Yeah.
Right, wait a minute. So I literally
One for
the
her
hat.
hat.
Yes.
No, so I go. So Monk says, "Why don't you sit next to me?" And I'm like, "All right." And I look over at them, and you could see. And this for the audience. It's 3 on this side, 3 on this side.
That would be a 6-topper.
CPAP, and I'm doing it to the audience, not you. You look away. it's look at him, give me the stare. It's
Not as creepy as your stare to the witches.
CPAP. Wait, I'll get to it. CPAP, the chair with the hat, the little
No,
back.
Becky was sitting right next to me. And
What's
then
she? Oh no,
The
the
hat,
hair was
that
down.
was on the end.
Oh,
It's all
on the
good.
end. And then
Yeah.
There's still a
on
chair
this
hat.
side, it was
Hat chair,
Monk
sorry.
originally went to the end seat, and then he goes, "Well, I'm not going to let you sit next to Mrs.
D.
Monk." And so I go. So I was like, "God damn it!" So I told the waitress, "I'll sit at this table."
And we were like, "Yes,
And I'm
please let him."
I can look over it. So Chuck goes, "No, you got to sit at the table with us."
But I was like winking at Gary. No, really, sit with us. I was like, Gary, spread out.
So,
Man spread.
So when he sat, because Monk's so tall, he was sitting like this. And
Right.
Well, you could have scooted your chair over. You weren't eating.
Well, they all ordered food, and
Except
I'm like,
for
dude,
old
I
cheap
didn't-
ass Ed.
I didn't. So when he gets, all this is unintentional. So I go. So I said, dude, he ordered the terry, not
I had an
terry,
Asian wrap of some
Asian
sort.
wrap. You were experimenting with that. Love You Back had some, but he had a burger too. Monk had a burger next to me, and he goes, "You gonna
Okay.
get anything?" And I said, "No," because you had that taste.
Well, you ain't getting none of mine.
Yeah.
Hell no.
He didn't. Did you even eat your pickle?
Nope, you did at the end of the night. And put it in his pocket and walked around with it.
You're
This will
gonna
really
eat that
compliment my
pickle?
tuna breath.
Can I? Do you guys have any Ziplocs? I just need a Ziploc.
Gonna be
real
walking
quick.
pickles.
Can I get a to-go box for this?
A walking
pickle.
I gotta get to the next place. I just need a pickle.
I want to smell like pickle for the ladies. I read on Wikipedia that witches are attracted to pickles.
I'm writing it down. 25 minutes.
Walking
in,
pickle.
Walking pickle. That's
Nice.
gonna be the promo, right
Well
there.
done, Jeffrey.
Walking pickle. There.
Well done, sir.
Okay, well, I'm doing it for the audience. I'm
They
putting
will
it.
even put his face on
I'll
there.
even put his face on there, and I'm taking the door down. Put it there.
Yeah, keep the door up.
That's funny.
So
anyhow.
so he sits. So Monk orders, and I said, "No, I don't want anything because I had that taste of the goddamn. You wanted. I
Yeah.
wanted.
So he was basically
So you
pouting.
couldn't,
my
you
God
couldn't
damn it.
have something
No.
else?
He was pouting.
No?
Dude,
He's like, if I can't have
Wow.
my chicken wings, I'm not
I
getting
don't want nothing.
No, it's I didn't. I
We
didn't-
almost made him sit in the car.
No, I just didn't. Just didn't care for the menu versus.
Okay.
Just had a taste. You know, I
Right.
just had a taste.
Right.
So I said, no, I got a beer, and we're we're sitting there. That's when he said, "Hey, the witches are over there," and I said, "I'm gonna go say hi to them." And
No, I didn't.
And
You knew they were there because you walked past them when you walked in.
Somebody said they were right
No,
there.
You got up and went to the window. You're like,
I did.
Like puppies at a pet store.
Hi.
and then he was like standing at the window, like
Okay, that I did. I'll admit to that.
Yeah. Ed
But he
was
wasn't
the
like-
puppy.
he wasn't being funny. He was being creepy. He was like,
Like, which one do I want? I'm gonna take that one home. Right there. That
yeah.
one.
Here, what's this rag smell like?
Right.
What's your name? What's your name? You want a treat? I'll give you a treat.
No,
Come on.
this was funny though. Because I said because I had a couple beers on me and I was
Right.
having a good night. I was, and then so I'm looking. What? God damn it!
He wasn't being funny. And he
wait.
didn't like go up and wave and leave.
Wait.
He went up there and waved and stood.
It made like weird smiling faces.
Like
Please tell me you licked the window.
well,
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do.
He was
that would've
no,
been
because he
awesome.
wasn't hungry because he had a taste for wings.
Oh,
like-
right.
Right? No.
Yes, it
no,
was-
I did.
he was- yeah.
I did. I did
I
look.
wasn't even there, and I know.
Time was moving different for me in my head than it was in the rest of the real world.
Okay.
All right, so what is? God damn it! What is it? You know what?
Yeah.
Time
No,
It
sir.
was leery.
No, sir, I don't like
Because I
it
even
at
said,
all.
I go, why are you leering at them?
Yeah.
Right, so I look over, and the one witch, she waved, and I waved, and then I just.
Then you
And
just
she
stood
called
there.
the cops.
He was trying to do a
I did.
Jedi mind trick on
I
a
did.
witch.
God
So
damn
out
it.
of 6 of them, one waved at you.
No, they all waved at first.
It's
They all
like,
waved
I
at
love her.
They all waved at first, and then he just stood there, and they're like, "Why the fuck is he still standing
Right?
there?"
That's exactly what it
Exactly
was.
what happened.
And then the worst part is
you're right.
when we left,
Yeah, look at the look on his
when we
face.
were
right
leaving,
there.
we had to walk past them again.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, Ed decides I went and I washed my hands because
Oh,
my
right.
food was
Listen.
The
coming.
girls are like, the witch is like, where's his handler
No,
at?
listen to this. Your audience, you're not going to put
was-
this.
Yeah.
This really happened.
I went to
Listen
go wash
it.
my hands and I get to about 15 feet from the
Yes.
bathroom door.
Dude.
And it hit me.
Oh God.
It hit me hard. And I'm like, holy hell, I hope I'm like, I hope that person still isn't in there when I go to wash my hands. So I kick open the fucking door because I'm like, if he's in here, I'm knocking his bitch ass out.
Right.
So I get in there to wash my hands. Luckily, nobody's in there.
Yes. Damn
And I'm
it.
leaving. I get back to the table. I'm like, you guys, somebody blew something up. You know what I mean? So Becky goes and she goes and washes her hands.
He like dares her. He's like,
Wait,
you gotta
in
go.
the
Well,
men's
she
room?
needed to go wash her hands. I'm like, just go do it now and get it over with before the food gets here.
She went and did it in the men's room?
No, the men's
just kidding.
yeah.
I know.
Maybe she did. I don't know. She is packing. So she comes back with a look on her face and she goes, "Oh my God, it's the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life."
Right.
So it's like walking into the bathroom.
It's like
Yes.
you were diving into a big pile of diarrhea.
Did you hit a wall?
It was
Yeah.
horrible. So Ed, I go, Ed. I'm like, Ed, just go do it. Wash your hands.
Right. He's like, you got it. He tells me, you gotta go smell. It's one of those horrible
See,
things.
it's that thing like you do to me. This beer tastes like shit. Try it.
So I'm
This
like,
smells like death. Walk over there.
I'm like, if you were gonna take
yeah.
a leak,
I'm going to take your word for it, bro. I'm not going to.
Now's the time. Give it a shot.
He doesn't do that
Give it a
to
little
me.
sample.
Yeah.
It's same reason when he screws with me all the time.
Yeah.
He's like this. We're sitting at the table. He goes, "Man, that really smells horrible." I go, "Wow," and he goes, "You got to go check it out." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "I don't know."
No.
I don't really.
No.
I'm like, no, seriously,
No.
you gotta go.
Gotta go check it out. And I'm
I
like,
ain't
"Well, I
doing
gotta
it.
go to the restroom and wash my hands." And he's like, "You gotta go."
Yeah.
Seriously, he's deadpan. You gotta go.
I fell for that a couple dozen
So,
times, and
I
then
don't-
I stopped
I
doing
don't know if he
it.
does this before he food.
I'm actually part vampire.
He secretly hypnotizes
Yeah,
you.
he does it.
Somehow.
He's got this thing.
It's a power of persuasion.
Coin on a chain.
following the bet, and I'm
Right.
like, all right, so goddamn, I do it. This is the worst part.
Anymore, if he says go over there, I'm like, no, no, not doing
I'm like,
it.
dude, you have to see this.
Nope.
So I go.
No, I don't.
I went, and to me, it didn't smell that bad. Either might have been the tuna that was
It was bad.
it was overshadowed.
Like
Okay.
when you're
Ed
when
had
you're,
a tuna force field going on. He's like, I don't smell anything
when
but
you're
tuna.
20 feet from the bathroom door and it hits you,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
something is awry.
And that's a little stronger
And
than
then-
tuna.
And then Ed's like, well, it's really not that bad. And I said, oh, well, you're used to the basement. So
right, so
you're used to the pit of despair here.
damn it. So I felt this is where I felt bad too, and I felt bad later on when we
Why?
left
Because
there.
you were like being creepy?
So did you
No,
get any?
no, that
did you
didn't
get
bother
any
me.
numbers
Yeah.
from the witches?
oh wait,
No, but he got a restraining warrant. What is it?
just
Close
wait,
enough.
Just
That's
wait.
got her number on it, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
so I'm sitting there, and the waitress comes. This was all unintentional. And none of this.
I'm not buying any of that.
Listen,
but go ahead.
No, so Monk's sitting next to me.
Yeah.
I didn't. Monk, thank you. I'm openly saying this
See,
on the show. Thank you.
you even mentioned his name, and I'm like, no, it wasn't intentional.
It wasn't. It's we're sitting
it
there.
was,
So the
yeah.
waitress comes over and goes, "Okay, since I didn't eat, all I had was a beer.
Yeah.
All right." So I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah. Here's my
it's-
$5
She goes,
toward the bill.
No, wait,
No, she's
no,
like,
wait,
how do you
wait.
want me to do the checks? I'm like, well, her and I,
Yeah.
pointing to Miss Monk.
Yeah, yeah. She goes.
Miss Monk, you paid for
All right, no, not Miss Monk. sorry, Monk.
Freudian slip there.
Yeah.
We're all going Dutch.
Yeah,
And
all
don't, or,
So he says.
Chuck, you don't tell the secrets.
my bad.
He says split it up. CPAP says split it up. So she
We went to the Holiday Inn after this.
One with the hot tub.
right. So
Oh, lava.
So I just thought, I said, dude, I'll make it easier. I said, no, put my beer on his. And I'm just
Because I was like, I ain't paying for his punk ass.
No, I would have been like Chucky's buying my beer. Yeah.
You know what I would have said? Not unless I'm getting a handy J from this. His hands are like veal because he hasn't worked in years. So maybe it would have been
So
worth
soft.
They're like paper. They're so soft.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Monk and Miss Monk were like, put it on ours.
Right.
Ed, you're so nice to us all the time. Ed, you're such a great friend.
We love you, Ed.
Ed, you are amazing. I'm like,
Yes.
they did not say any of that.
Do you know
they
what-
said, we'll pick up the fifth wheels.
Yeah.
Did you
We ain't
ever-
got time for this shit. We need to go.
Did you ever notice sarcasm smells like burnt popcorn? And I'm
Yeah.
smelling burnt popcorn.
And apparently tuna.
Yeah,
So,
burnt popcorn, tuna, and that walking pickle eaters.
walking.
That's so great.
A street pickle.
The street pickle. A Mexican street pickle.
That sounds like a
That's some kind of
sexual, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, I got to write that
A
time down.
walking street pickle.
I'm going to look
Walking
at
street pickle.
Someone's going to be
find her
selling that out of a
Mexico.
truck next week.
Oh, God.
That's great.
Those are the spicy ones.
I got to check out both those for the promo. But yeah,
Oh.
so I didn't. That wasn't my intention. My intention was, dude, I'll give you the money. It makes it easier. And her
Yeah.
having to write split up. It just here's. And so he's like, no. And Mrs. Monk did, she did say,
Yes, because me and Becky were like, fuck it.
God damn it, dude. No, sir, I don't like you at all. So I was like,
So Monk was like, put your coin purse away. I got your beer.
He had the blue plastic thing. He pinched. There was like a nickel, a button, and a paperclip in it. He's like, here, let me.
That little change purse thing that old guys have that you squeeze it and it opens up.
He was like sticking it on his nose.
I had 5 crushed cans in there. Here, here's some tissue paper.
What do I get for this RC?
Right. So
he put it on his nose with the witches. Look, I'm a clown.
This is a really important button.
Right. So, and again, thank you, Monk. Yeah, he says, no, don't worry. I said,
it's only a beer, you big dork. Anytime.
I wasn't looking to do it. Yeah, I wasn't looking to do that. So we said, let's
What was
go.
the beer, like $30? What did you get?
I think
It was like a $4 beer.
$4 beer.
That's why I was like,
Oh, no, I get
fuck
it.
Ed.
Yeah. I'm sure they had specials because it was
Which is
No,
like,
whatever.
They did.
yeah,
They.
it's
I don't
stupid.
think they did.
they had a special drink or some kind of thing going
They all.
on. There.
I think all the bars had like
Yeah.
a witch teenie or
Yeah,
some stupid
for
shit
that.
like that.
Yeah, well, they had the place we went to had Creeping Ed.
Oh, they did.
Every place we went to had a creeping head.
I'll have a Chuck teenie.
It comes with a pair of British Knights.
Wait a minute, that's me you're talking about.
British Knights in a sweater vest.
I love sweater.
Comes with a members only koozie.
It was a pastel blue with a bunch of snaps and zippers.
Little collar on
That
it.
is genius. I now want a members only koozie.
Members only koozie.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that fucked up collar that went around.
TM.
my back.
Members only koozie
on your
TM.
shoulders.
Yeah. We got to make that happen.
Shoulder pads.
Yeah.
No, those 2 little straps on your shoulders. What were
We
they
have
called?
to. Yes.
And to
We have to
secure it
make
in,
that
it's the one that
happen.
goes around your collar.
Nice. I
Right,
like
just
it.
keep it safe.
Oh, I like
It comes in a bunch of waterproof colors.
That's all we do here is come up with ideas,
Right.
folks. That's all we do.
So anyhow, we leave there.
So we leave, and then you were going to go to the car, take your stuff to the car.
Yeah.
She got a Pizza Hut. Did she even say she liked the pizza
She
there?
said it was all right.
I've never gotten their pizza
Yeah, it was
there.
all right.
So we said we're going back down to the Captain's Club.
Yes. And
Right,
dude,
go-
we couldn't even get in.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
stand outside for a minute. I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah. So I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I'm not
so
a fan of that stuff anymore, man.
No. Is that an age thing with us? That remember when we used to stand outside in the cold,
Bumper to, like shoulder to shoulder.
yes,
Didn't care. We didn't even have a coat on. And
Right.
We're like,
freezing.
"Woo!"
Yeah.
right. It would be like,
Dude, witches walk. And now we're like, listen.
No.
If you bump into me one more time, I'm going to take your broomstick.
Yeah.
dude. Not even that. It was remember when they would have like the day after or day before
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Eve.
And you'd sit out there in the cold, raining, waiting to get into a bar to pay a cover charge to get.
Guess who didn't do that?
What did you sneak in?
No, he was the band.
Give a shit.
No, do you know what it is? He kept
That
saying,
was all them people I didn't want to see when I was in high school, so I
That's
definitely
right.
am gonna go up there and stand in the line to
and now the only ones living are the ones that we hung out with.
Yep.
Ain't that funny?
I think we pickled ourselves.
I think we did.
You know, it is
I
kind
think we're
of funny 'cause
preserved.
We're walking Mexican pickles. Wait,
Mexican street pickles.
Yes, Mexican street pickles.
Walking street pickles.
Yeah,
I
so
like
so
it.
we go around, we wait for a second. We ended up getting in. This is the thing. This is where it gets awry, dude. Talk about this really gets fucking awry. So we
Back
go,
in the Captain's Club.
yeah,
Okay.
back in
Yeah.
the Captain's Club.
It was crowded, no seats.
I was
a lot of witches,
dude.
elbows to assholes.
You gotta admit it. I was in my glory. There were a lot of girls. Dude, how many women came up and gave me a hug? A lot of
Two.
You're so light.
He's like, I got my Mojo or my Kevorkian going, and I'm like, oh, both those chicks are really into you.
Like
Yeah.
One is married.
No,
Yeah.
one was married, but
That big dude over there is eyeballing you.
Yeah. He
So-
saw you peeking at his chick through the other
Yeah.
restaurant window.
He's wearing a witch's hat. Whatever.
No,
that was Harry Potter.
No, it's so wrong. You're just so wrong. So I was like, dude, I got it going on. It was going good. I said,
No,
I
you
told
didn't
the
have
wife,
shit
I said,
going
you're gonna
Yeah.
get the. I even told Mrs. Monk.
Oh, yeah, he's
I told
gonna-
her, no, I did. I asked her this. Monk's there. He said, I said, you got to watch
Gotta
out.
watch.
I
Watch.
said, once my waves go out, I
watch.
didn't want you to get caught in the gravity
Yeah.
of it.
Watch the science.
Monk, I would love for you to go
right.
right now and get Miss Monk and have her
Yeah.
testify
Yeah.
how
I did.
how weak.
I want to hear about God, the gravitational waves
I
coming
do
off
too.
Ed's black hole.
Like
He's
gravitational waves, we call it gravity, and
Yeah.
shit just falls to the ground.
And it's like I'm about to bring some witches into my
I'm gonna bring some
Coven
witches in.
into my
That's
orbit.
right.
Yeah.
You just close that door down.
Here's what you know what happened.
Yeah. Bringing them in.
Yeah, so I even said, I said, you gotta watch. My waves are gonna go out. I was getting some good looks.
Sending out the vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I was. And everything was
Yeah.
going good. And this is where it sits. Now,
The vibes.
We're trying to get a drink, all right? You couldn't.
We all
it
got
was-
drinks.
It was, no, well, it was packed, and there was one dude sitting at the bar.
And I was talking to him outside because he's like, "Yeah, I got a chair in here. I just,
oh, did you?
yeah." He was like, I'm
right.
just gonna get my stuff and I'm gonna be going.
Right. I started talking to him because he was there.
There's some weird guy holding on to it for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I said, hey, so I leaned, he was sitting over there. I said, hey, man, I'm not trying to, I just want to get a drink. He goes, dude, I got to go to the restroom, sit in my seat so someone keeps it. I go, cool. So I say, sure.
Yeah.
Yes. So I said, all right, great. He gets up.
I would have never got up.
No.
I don't
You
give
know who else said great? We did,
Sorry.
because all of a sudden 3 stools opened on both sides.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
no
no,
shit.
No. Wait.
All right. It's like parting
wait.
of the Red Sea.
He's wrong.
Nice.
This is what, so I sit there and I ask them what they want to drink, whatever.
And we all got our drinks.
So I ordered the drinks, got the drinks except for cranberry, whoever was drinking.
Becky had vodka and cranberry.
Right.
Cranberry. Had to wait. She was changing that. So I turn around. I'm sitting and the dude says, take the seat. And I said, okay, cool. I said, you sure? He goes, yeah. So I'm sitting in the seat talking to the girl next to me, with that one that was sitting next to me.
Yeah, the one that didn't want to give up her seat, so she was stuck talking to you. Oh, that one.
What are you talking? Don't look at me like
That's
that.
the, the sacrifices you gotta
Jeffrey, you
make,
know the
man.
sign. This is what she did. Hit it, Jeffrey. And she did. She was like, she had a tear welling up.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him down there. I'm telling you, don't encourage. Is he still doing it? He's not doing. I can't see down the hallway. He's still doing it down
And
the hallway.
you know what? And so is that girl.
She's in her sleep, just, oh my God.
She's in the corner rocking.
Aw.
It was horrible. He had tuna breath and he smelled like a pickle.
I was eating it like I was eating
You
it.
smelled like pickles and tuna.
I had a big giant dill, and
He's probably his last victim.
Is it weird that I want pickles and tuna? I'm just saying. No? Anyone?
don't
You know, it's like when you're
encourage
at the amusement park and you smell cotton candy. You want,
I want cotton candy.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
sitting next to Ed and you smell pickles and
I
tuna.
want
So I'm like,
pickles and
God
tuna
damn
now.
it.
Damn
You know,
Like, I'm a tuna salad with relish.
Fuck
That'd be
yeah.
great.
Damn it.
Right. So in the end, he gets up. So I'm sitting there and I turn around. I was there for a little bit. Now talking to the girl, we were having a good conversation. The one that was saying help.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a great conversation. Why are you talking to me, creep? Hi, I'm Ed.
Okay.
Dude, get away from me.
You're
Hi,
wrong.
I have a podcast. You're fucking creepy.
I never said
Yeah.
you don't even listen to him. Look at the camera. I'm going to the camera. That's a look at. None of that is true.
It's all true.
Yeah.
So I'm turning. Next thing you know, I'm turning around. Saw the girl and we're sitting there. I look around and go, the fuck did everybody go? These guys are gone. And I'm
wait.
like, they goddamn abandoned me. Go.
Hi, you might recognize me. I'm CPAP Chuck.
Class 86.
Now, mind you, Captain's Club is about the size of the Pit of Despair. It's not a very big place.
No.
Now,
Wrong.
Ed said we abandoned him.
You abandoned me.
There was a table 4 bar stools down
Okay.
where we were all sitting because we
Okay.
got a table.
Right?
The farthest person was 8 seats away.
I could have literally reached
Don't
over.
encourage him.
Yeah.
I could have reached over and tapped Ed on the shoulder, but he panicked like a little kid lost in the department store.
Right. Started freaking out. Yeah.
I did. I was looking at the barmaid.
He
going
was like
this.
he was dry heaving tuna and pickles.
I was doing this to the barmaid.
You thought all the cool kids were doing it because all the girls around you were doing it.
It's like, do you need help, little boy? Have you lost your mommy?
Have you lost your mommy?
Right. No, so that's when Monk texts me and he says, something like, we're
He's
over
like,
here.
Look, text you.
It's like,
I'm
look
right
to your
behind
right.
you.
Ask
Yeah.
him. He
No, I
texted me.
didn't. I texted him a picture
Behind
of the.
you.
No, there's that wooden Captain Morgan, and then there's
Yeah.
the what's the
Lady
wooden
Blythe.
woman pirate.
Lady Blythe.
A big boobied whore.
Right.
Yeah.
I zoomed right in on the
This
wooden
photo.
boobs and just sent him a text of the wooden boobs.
Yeah, that's all he sent was the wooden boobs.
That's what he sent me. The text of the wooden boobs.
That's all you need.
I'll put for the audience.
There you go. Make that your picture for next week's show.
I'll put it in the images here. And then he
Yes.
said, so I'm like, what the hell? So he's going, and I look down and I see him waving over like this. And then as soon as I lock eyes, everybody at the table kind of turns.
Yeah, we all turned.
I'm like, God damn it.
We're like, oh, here comes old tuna breath.
Right. So I go down and they had one seat open loaded with all these glasses and stuff. I'm like, they're blocking the chair.
Well, we had a whole bunch of girls talking to us, and they just sent their drink down. You come over, and they all go out the back door.
This is what he says. I'm like,
Wow.
God damn it.
Chugged them and ran.
But it was a good night. The only thing I noticed at the end of the night,
As we were done with you?
the one guy that I knew, that the photographer that had the thing, he took some photos. Did Becky not stick around? Did she? Okay, because they did. For the audience, I'll put an image in here of his and promote him. His name's Shane Pabon. It's Pabon, and good photographer. He took a photo of all the witches that's public in for the bar.
Yeah.
And I'll put it up here so that you can see him. And they went down that alley.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Becky. We're talking to lovely Beck. Tell me this doesn't sound sketchy.
Okay.
They're like, all the witches need to meet in this alley.
Yes.
We get down to the alley, not a soul.
Not a soul. And she said, because she talked to the one witches in the
lady in charge.
Yeah. She said, well, where are we supposed to meet? And she goes, down an alley. She goes, what?
Okay.
So we get
What
down to
was
the
that?
alley, and we're looking.
Because when you think witches, you think an alley.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Anyone?
Bueller? Right. Yes.
Hello.
Right. So I'm like, God damn it. What a night. I should have gone down there since I was abandoned by these guys.
Yeah.
I should.
Anyhow, though, it ended up, it was a really good night. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. Good time. I had to skedaddle out of there and go
Yeah,
home.
thank God. We were like, oh.
What does that mean?
We're like, we are so done with Ed the Fifth Wheel money.
That's so terrible.
No,
God damn
but
it.
Let's talk about our sponsors.
Yes, real
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm ready for
Well,
a
wait
beer.
a minute.
For the
Did you get any numbers?
Oh, yeah.
No,
he got none. He got a number for an attorney. The guy's like, you're going to need this.
I got things cooking,
All right,
baby.
all right, we'll
but for the
talk
audience
about
out
that.
there,
All
real
right.
quick, we're going to mention some of the people
Tuna.
that. One of them's just a pickle vendor.
A Mexican street pickle?
Mexican street pickles.
For the audience out there, we want to thank. If you want to be part of the show, get a hold of us. Brave people. I told him last time I would mention. I think I did in the last show, but one last time. Steindl Construction. He did the remodeling. Oh, Tom Steindl, good guy.
Yeah.
440-724-5883. Check out Steindl Construction. I mentioned Crest Fence. Our good friend Andrew Grizzle at Allstate. Please get Allstate. Please get a hold of him if you're even local or if you just want a quotation. Did I say that right? A quote or quotation?
Quote.
Quote.
Get a hold of him at 440-327-8744. He will save you some money. Look,
Hook you up.
He will hook you up. Please get a hold of Andrew. And last but not least,
Don't forget, we have Muscle Vodka. Check
Yes.
out Grace for Muscle Vodka.
Yeah.
And go check out Larry's new place or the
Yes.
expansion at Ziggy'sPubandRestaurant.com, 440-985 food.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But now we're going to talk about
our beer of the week provided to us by Brownhill Market Store at 1605 North Ridge Road in Vermilion. You'll see the little image here will come up on your screen, and it's at the end. We're going to be trying today.
Today's beer is by Country Boy Brewing. It's called Cougar Bait, and then it's American Blonde Ale.
Yes.
So thank you again, Brownhill Country
Brownhill Market Store. Wait for him to do it. He's going to...
Well, I got to open this.
I was holding in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, right there. There it is. Thank you. Cougar.
God.
It is. It's just floating.
Nothing completely sexist about this, is there?
I'm just going to say, Cougar Bait, it should be a red ale.
Look at him wink.
It's more of a green or a gray, like a gray bush.
Do you want
A little
more?
red with
No.
some gray in it.
I got
Just
to
saying.
All right, it's got
Hold on. Holding
A good Irish lager.
Stand by.
some water.
Red 5 standing by.
Right, this.
Ready?
It's got a bouquet.
Cheers.
Red leader going in.
Thank you, Country Boy Brewing and
The Brownhill Market
Brownhill.
Store.
Cheers.
Cheers. Slancha. That's
That's not
All
bad.
right.
That's not bad. I can
I
handle
like
that.
it's a light. It's
Yeah,
very
it's a
light.
I can handle that.
It's
I
for
like
the
it.
people with the weak palates.
No, it's just a good
Yeah, it's not
drinking
bad at all.
beer.
Yeah,
it's actually it's a decent blonde ale. Like
Yeah, it's not
a lot of them are much lighter than that. That's got
Yeah.
good flavor for
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something-
Really
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Checks all the boxes.
Country Boy Brewing. All
Yes.
right.
All right.
You go ahead and grab one of
Thank
the
God I'm a
subjects.
country boy.
Now I'm gonna have to outrun all the cougars on my way home.
Wow.
Right. Anything you want to talk before I jump into anything else?
I'll jump into something. I don't know how much time we got left.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Oh,
so, and somebody can look this up, but I'm sorry. So apparently, and it's not in Vegas.
apparently.
It's not in Vegas. It's at a. It's at a stadium, a football stadium. They're opening a Doritos restaurant.
What? Dude, I love Doritos.
Stop
Doritos
it.
restaurant.
Stop
It's called Doritos After Dark.
it. Listen.
I'm down. It's already got adult in it.
Wait.
It's at some famous stadium. I just can't remember.
Oh,
okay.
In America,
How
I can't
much
remember.
is that going to cost for a bag of Doritos?
Right.
I
Stop
don't care, but if I can get a
$35
Dorito margarita,
parking.
A Dorito Rita?
it. No.
A Dorita?
a margarito,
You
yeah,
want a Cool Ranch
yeah.
Margarito?
But apparently they're making desserts. They're making
I don't know.
entrees.
I don't know if that'll work, dude.
Dude, I saw a picture and it looked like a ice cream cone
Is it bigger than
drumstick.
Yeah.
But it had Doritos on top of it.
I'd eat
and
it.
some kind of a.
You know why?
Tell you what,
I need it.
for
I don't know if the cone was made out of
come over here, I'll
Doritos.
make it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, have you had a Dorito taco from Taco Bell?
Yes.
Worst ever.
What?
What?
Those are delicious.
You don't like Doritos, do you?
No, I love Doritos. That's
Everybody,
wrong.
you're a dumb son of a bitch.
All right.
No, sir.
Jimmy,
I don't like Doritos.
Jimmy, Jeffrey, I know you got something to say. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, can you hear me,
Anyone?
Jeffrey?
I'm still stewing on that.
Anyone? Yeah, he's.
Jeffrey,
Wow.
can somebody go down to Studio C and see if he's okay?
The video's on. I don't think his audio is.
A little angry about the whole Doritos
It's
thing.
It's
Hey, Monk, you got the direct line to that?
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
give him
have
a
you
call?
ever had tahine? That seasoning tahine?
yes.
That would
That
that would be my guess.
His phone is ringing.
It's like that, you know, because they're probably just using the.
Well, there's
the,
some-
That's all they're doing is putting
They're using like the coating,
Right.
like the ranch,
the
Doritos.
cheesy dust.
They're using
Yeah.
like that for
put
shit.
that on some fries.
Fuck yeah,
So here's what I'm thinking: fried ice cream
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah.
with the cheese dust.
Yeah.
You get the right combination. You get that
Who did-
umami.
Who did that? That was Chi-Chi's? Who did the fried ice cream originally?
Everybody.
Everybody.
No, that was known for
Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's did it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fried ice cream is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
I tried it on the grill. It didn't work.
No, didn't work out too good.
That's because he put it on sideways and it fell through the grate.
Did you
And
have
it was,
Did you have the temperature up too high, Monk?
I don't know.
Steered it. No,
He was trying to make
Slow and
Mexican
slow.
street ice cream.
Mexican street walking ice cream. Yeah,
in a bag.
Yeah.
On a steak. He was on a steak.
It's a jalapeno on a
On a
steak.
Right, no. The thing is, the Dorito taco,
Love it.
the
Yes.
flavor was good, but the problem is that structure doesn't work. As soon as you bit into it, it shattered.
Well, yeah, because it's a taco.
Yeah, you
That's what
moron.
they do.
Right, that's why I didn't
Every
like
hard
it.
shell taco does that.
That's why I don't like
Just
those.
explodes on contact.
Well,
Not
you
in my
maybe
house.
you just got to learn how to eat a hard shell taco.
I don't like that. That's
like
why
in 2 bites.
Dude, I ate 14 of them on the show and didn't have a problem.
I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. That's
Oh,
because
you did.
that wasn't for like 24 hours later.
Oh, you had a problem. I'm almost sure.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, no, I can.
Yeah.
I imagine if it was a
Your Mexican street pickle's ready.
Yeah. There it is. Boom.
Is that like compote?
compote?
Compote.
Right? Isn't that the corn that they put in all the shit?
Yeah.
That's maize.
our people call it maize. No,
I'm
no,
gonna make you
Compote might not be the right
salmon
word.
fillet
You know what
with
I'm
a
talking
nice
about.
it'll work. Okay, not just
with a nice mango compote.
Here's the thing with Doritos. Now there were
I love Doritos.
everybody loved the Cool Ranch.
Love
Some
Cool
people
Ranch.
like the chili.
Oh,
Chili
sweet
cheese,
chili,
chili-
the sweet chili,
And then they have
delicious.
their what was it?
nacho cheese.
Taco. They have a taco flavored one.
the taco
Yeah, they do.
flavored.
I like the flamin'.
Flamin'.
I can eat those. I like them.
Tastes like
I
men.
like them.
It tastes like. Do you remember they used to have an actual? It was like a beige bag, and I want to say it was called tortilla flavor or something. It was like
Just plain.
no, right? No, it was the original
just a
Dorito
chip.
It
bag.
was the top.
Doesn't have a a bit of dust on it. It's just
Oh, you know what I'm talking
No, it
about?
was like the brown and orange
Yeah,
bag.
if you could look
No,
up
it
Dorito
was-
bag.
tortilla
white with
flavored.
brown
What
and
the
white.
hell are they
Yeah.
made out of?
That was a taco flavor.
Yeah, the white bag with the brown and orange stripes was taco flavor.
I couldn't remember the flavor of that, but that was the one that we grew up on
Listen,
first, right?
Yeah.
Was
I'm
that-
a Doritos aficionado.
I love me some
Yeah.
Doritos. Man, I'll even branch
fucking
out into the
love-
Frito land.
The only thing that upsets me,
love
whatever's
Fritos.
going on with
Especially the big ones.
Who makes
dipping
sense?
ones.
That's what she
Oh, the
do you have it up or
dipping one. Them big-
coming.
okay? Who is he?
Waiting on
what
this
she said.
slow internet connection.
The scoops with
I clicked on
Dairy
it 30
Mart.
minutes ago.
with the Lawson's chip
Let's see,
dip.
there he is.
Son.
Doritos.
With a tiny little bit. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Tortilla flavor. Yeah.
Taco flavor.
Taco.
Apparently, you can get them on Amazon.
Apparently.
Mostly.
That's old school right there, dude. What is that, like a 50-year-old bag?
Yes.
It's an antique.
Yeah.
Vintage.
How much are they?
That probably is. We
Right-
grew up.
Right now, they're trading for $80 a chip.
Yeah.
They still make those because a friend of ours got me a bag for Christmas last year.
No way.
Yes. Her name. It starts with an R and rhymes with H-Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, this is totally off top for a second. A shout out to you mentioned a wedding, and they were so happy they listened.
Oh, on the last show.
Yeah. shout out
Tyler
to-
and Abby.
Yeah,
Shout
Tyler
out.
and Abby. Beautiful girl. Holy cow, great couple. I'm jealous.
They're an awesome family. The
Do you
whole
know what?
family's awesome.
The only thing I didn't like, he's for if you're listening.
What? You weren't invited because nobody likes
No,
you?
not that. That's,
And
Well, you
she
had to
made
give a
him.
gift.
that was part of it. No, for them on.
He could have picked something.
There's a lot of good stuff down here, kind of.
God
He
damn
just
it.
he just puts an empty envelope into the box at the wedding.
Like those 500 coffee
Yeah.
filters.
You know, every minute I go to
SpongeBob
every
box,
time I think
something.
about tearing down that door, I'm putting it back up.
That 2022 calendar.
Right.
2022.
He'll be writing it in 12 years.
Are you guys familiar with Hannah Montana?
No, see, for that couple that got married, good for you, God bless you. But this guy sent me. Have you ever seen photos like he sent me? Was it the wedding photo that you sent me of?
Yeah,
them?
because you were like, who are they? I'm like, these are them.
Yeah, she commented on there.
Yeah,
that thank
on the
you.
show, yeah.
Thank you. Would you say
Abby.
Abby? Thank you for the comment on YouTube and for listening.
Thanks.
The only thing I'm upset about is he sent me the
Not enough pictures.
No, the thing was, you look at it and you go, God damn it, am I ugly? Because he sent me this photo. He's a handsome guy that she married.
Tyler's like,
Muscular, handsome.
he's
You
an
look at her-
outdoor dude. You
She
know?
looks like she's a model who works
Yeah.
out, and I'm like, God damn, am I an ugly son of a bitch? You know?
Well, you're not wrong there. You are not
Well, it's
wrong.
not their fault, Edward.
Yeah, I mean, you.
But yeah, no, I get it.
Look at the
You know
look-
when you
look
keep
at
like
the
things
look on
in,
his
you know
face.
when you keep things in the dark all the time and they just start
Like
to
a mushroom.
That's you. You sit down here in the dark and things happen to your skin,
I'm a mushroom.
your hairline.
Ed, we can't all be fives. I'm just saying.
Listen, the hairline ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm outside all the time.
Well, you
That
burnt
is-
yours off.
Yeah.
You burnt yours off.
I'm just like, God damn, he did it. I was like, but a good couple. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And thank you
congratulations.
for listening. Tell two friends, Abby. So thank you for doing it. But the Doritos, dude, here's the thing about it. I think that they can only have limited foods, and how would you work it in? Would you put it? Because here, Doritos also will chip your. Go ahead. God damn it.
Hi, you CPAP Chuck. You might recognize me.
Yeah.
I asked a question before. You just all you have to do is have the right seasonings for the
Yes.
period
Yes.
with the right stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've had tahine, which is a
What?
It's a Mexican, like a seasoning, like a
yeah,
like a
but
Mexican
I've had it
seasoned
on like
salt.
I've had it on watermelon. I've had it on. They actually, instead of salting a margarita, they put the tahine on the rim. Very, very good.
It's a really
so
good.
I think it's all just how
It's a
you
strong
when you pair,
spice.
Yeah, you got to tread
not
lightly.
like spicy.
No, it's
strong.
neither of those. There, generic Ed.
No.
This
No, it's not.
This is what spice.
That's a really I do like that seasoning.
For the
I use that a
audience
lot.
out there,
That is really good.
I normally
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, let's put it in front of.
I use the adobo a lot.
Well,
But the other
throw
one,
it down the hall to Jeffrey.
I do. That's not tahine though. But
No,
like I say, getting
that-
back to the Doritos thing,
is-
it all depends what you
No.
pair it with, and if you're
No.
brave enough to try something. If you're,
Yeah.
you got to leave your safety
Is this
net.
it?
Listen.
Tahini sesame paste?
No, it's
No.
just called tahine. T-A-J-I-N.
Is that
Oh.
it right there, Chuck?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, that's not it.
T-A-J-I-N.
And that's considered a Mexican spice.
This
it's
isn't.
Hispanic.
Hang
I
on.
believe it's a,
Tahini.
yeah.
If you guys are watching,
ain't buying
this
it
is
at a
how
drug
long
mart.
it
We'll
takes
put
to
it
search for stuff.
Oh my God.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Yes, it's delicious.
Tahini.
Don't buy the big one like I did because it lasts forever.
Now hold on a second. Not that I don't want them to be a sponsor, but the one you're right there. No, the next jar right there. Doesn't it look like that? Like they're making it in a garage and they're just using random bottles and they're just.
It's been around for a long time.
Has it?
You just got to leave your safety net.
Chili lime seasoning. Yeah,
Garage has been around for a long time.
Yeah. And it's a very good seasoning.
But you got to tread
Very
lightly
good.
with it because it's pretty strong. It's a strong seasoning.
Not spicy, hot, strong, but
No,
it's
but
just
flavor.
a strong,
Dude,
flavorful.
Speaking of spicy
really
hot,
good.
this son of a bitch down right there.
Oh my God!
Prepare yourself for a door.
Hey, Monk.
He texted me. What? Go ahead.
Hey, Monk.
Huh.
Those Caribbean hots.
I told you they're hot.
Those are really good.
Good. You want some more?
Yeah. I'll take some, man.
Yeah,
Dude, whenever.
I think I still got some. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Man.
I gave you the ones I gave you. Yeah, in that bag. Yeah,
the red
they're,
ones.
They're hot.
yes.
They got some heat.
Dry them out. Put them in the smoker too. God, they're freaking good that way.
All right.
Ooh.
Jeffrey
I will try
Neutron
that.
texts me that he had. What
it was like last Saturday. I was sitting on the couch watching TV, and I'm like, I'm hungry, so I went up and I made a patty melt.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I'm like, patty melts are just burger, cheese, and bread. And I'm like, all right, you got to have something to dip it in or give it some flavor. I'm like, ooh, I got that Carolina Reaper sauce. So I take it out and I three daubs right on top.
That's insane.
And dude, the steam came up and hit me in the eyes, and I was like,
oh yeah.
Oh,
it was like you were pepper sprayed.
Yeah, he texted me right
like
away.
this is gonna be good. Oh my god, it was so good. It was fucking delicious.
He texted me right away, and I'm
That's
like,
some hot
like,
shit, bro.
and like the next day or the 2 days later, no, it was Thursday.
right.
It was I don't remember what day it was
You
during the
texted me,
week,
yeah.
but on the weekend, this past weekend, I made a little breakfast scramble with potatoes and eggs and
Oh,
cheese,
yeah.
and then I put it on top. And I
Couple
was like,
dashes.
oh god, yeah.
I always put hot sauce.
Because I
and
usually
sour
put
cream
hot
my
sauce on
omelets.
it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, ooh, I got this, and I put it
Not
on
that
top of like this
Carolina
is so
Reaper.
good.
No.
That's
And it just was like,
I've got. Are you
That'll give you the ring of fire.
like when you were younger? It's hard to tell right now. Are you a redhead?
yeah.
I'm asking. Well, I'm just saying because the way the lighting is down here.
My hair is brown now, but you
Yeah.
can tell by the beard.
Well, some people do have brown hair.
I was
Red
gonna
hair.
Go by the eyebrows.
But
My hair
Okay.
It
used
is-
to be red like my beard. Now
Yeah.
it's browning. I don't
well,
know.
I know
why.
some girls that are redheads, and certain medicines do not work like they
Oh
should.
yeah, we've talked about this many times
Yeah.
on the show. Like
Hey, what is it?
I
I'm
wonder
a-
if it's the same thing with spices.
So, but that's the thing
He
is,
said that.
but that's the thing is, this is the only one. The Carolina Reapers are the only ones that don't affect me.
Like
I
if
can't
you had
eat-
like some kind of hot habanero.
Here's an example.
Or ghost
Farmer
pepper.
Ron, when I worked with him, he'd bring in his peppers that he'd grow, and they just sit on the counter because everybody's like,
You know better.
they're like, we've been through that before.
Yeah. Nope.
So I'm like, all right, I'll try one. First year I worked with him, right? I get one ghost pepper,
Oh God.
one,
That's insane.
and I take it home and I cut an 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an
Right.
inch square.
Hold on, not to stop the story, but ghost peppers have amazing flavor.
They're
Unfortunately,
fucking delicious.
Unfortunately, go ahead.
But they have like a 20 million Scoville unit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like I put it in my mouth
Oh, God.
and my face fell off.
Oh,
It just
God.
disappeared. I was like,
For like
Start
20
crying.
minutes.
oh,
Yeah.
I drank like a gallon of milk.
Yep.
I ate all the bread.
Doesn't
I
help.
was like,
He cannot
holy
even break
fuck.
a bone anymore because
Dude.
he's got so much calcium in him
So,
now.
and the reason I tried it because I needed to know how much to put in the chili for football the next day.
That's insane.
The answer's none.
right.
Here it is.
None.
I made 2 gallons of chili
Yeah.
for the party. I split it into 1 gallon units.
Right.
1 gallon, I put that one little 1/8 by 1/8 square in.
Okay.
I was the only one that could eat it.
Holy hell.
Everybody else was like, nope,
Shit
nope,
is
too
so
much. I'm
hot,
like,
dude.
that's
Just a sliver.
fucking
Yeah.
1/8 of a square inch.
It was
Yeah.
way fell thin.
It wasn't.
That's all right.
It wasn't even the vein. There was no seeds. It was just
Yep.
the part that's not supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And
it was-
everybody was just burning
Yeah.
up. I had to throw out half of it because I'm like, I can't
What?
eat all of this.
Oh, God.
You could have froze it.
It was,
Yeah.
but it was just me. I'm like, oh no.
Put it in
no.
a bag and brought
even
it to me.
even for me, it was still a little warm.
Yeah.
See, now I want
Yeah.
chili.
I would just thinking like I should make some chili this
Yeah.
weekend.
With a
Can we make a tuna chili?
Tuna with your Mexican street pickle.
Yes. A tuna street pickle chili? Boom. You're welcome.
Oh, I know we're over, and I know Monk,
who cares?
Monk's got to work in the morning. So
You can log off.
Yeah. Now
Sorry,
he's
Monk.
got to go home.
he's got to go. He's got.
Just gotta go home. Oh, wait.
For audience, we're going to be leaving you with Helene and Elephant. It's like elephant with an E.
I'm not
on
even
there.
done with my beer.
Oh, sorry. Well, we can still.
You don't have to go home. That'll keep you there all night.
That hurts. What song? Hollow. Check it out.
If only I were wearing a witch's hat.
Throw it on the floor. He likes it better that way.
Hey, wait a minute. Audience members, thank you for all things you do. Remember to tell two people. It makes a world of difference. Yeah, two people. That's right. Look at a little hand over there.
Deuces.
That's right. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have a conversation about life. I just caught that.
Did you see me point at him? I'm like, well played.
I just got you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have a conversation about life. Normally listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
I can't believe you remembered the deuces. Look at him laughing all the time. It was. Oh, I'm glad you made it 2 weeks in a row.
Two in a row.
Is the amazing Byron.
I'm on a roll. Thanks, guys.
You can hear him, but never see him. Is the monk.
We'll see you next time.
There he is. And down at the end, always giving us the correct answers is Jeffrey Neutron.
Peace out.
He's got a horn. That's good.
He's maximum over neutron.
Oh my God, audience members!
Don't get your
Again,
mouth off to me, or I'm gonna slap you right in your penis.
Thank you again. It makes a world of difference. Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic. And after that, we are out of here.
The kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Sometimes it's too heavy holding up the world I know. I feel like letting go. But if you took a step into the shadows I don't show, would you let go? If I told you I was breaking, could you fit into the spaces in my arms? Would you hold me if I was empty? Pull yourself into the hollow of my heart, the hollow of my I'm a million little pieces, a mosaic made of stone. But when you're standing at a distance, you never know. You saw the truth beneath the surface when I buried it like gold. But I'm learning to let it show. If I told you I was breaking, could you fit into the spaces in my arms? Would you hold me if I was empty? Pull yourself into the hollow of my heart, the hollow of my
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.